Renan Ferreira, Sergey Bilostenniy. You can see the massive height and reach advantages for the Brazilian here. He is 6'8" with an 85-inch reach. Sean O'Connell and Dan Hardy on the call here at Sanford Pentagon. Kevin McDonald equipped with our ref cam. Sophia tells us round one set to start. Sergey Bilostenniy in the dark trunks. Renan Ferreira in the green. Both men big-time finishers. You see Sergey Bilostenniy open the action with a right hand to the body.
Yeah, slightly shorter, maybe a little bit faster off the mark, but a ball of muscle. Really, really powerful lower body as well on Sergey Bilostenniy. But then, of course, the range. Oh!
Nice shot to the body. Can Bilostenniy get this off-balance Ferreira to stay down? Big punches from the top. Renan works back to his feet, eats some left hands for the efforts, and a single leg redeposits the Brazilian giant.
Yeah, lovely single leg and slamming elbow to follow as well. And Bilostenniy's not holding back. He feels like he could really do some damage here.
Right hands to the body for Sergey Bilostenniy.
Best place for an opponent who's 6'8" on their backs.
That 10-inch reach advantage doesn't do you much good. And we saw 3 fights ago from Sergey Bilostenniy some surprise submission skills when he heel hooked Tyrell Fortune. We know he works on it in the gym. His power usually carries him through with the strikes, but this is the methodology if you want to beat Renan Ferreira. Francis Ngannou took him down.
He's got some long limbs to work on as well, hasn't he?
Vadim Nemkov took him down. And you saw it and heard it during the announcements and in the tail of the tape, Dan. Sergey Bilostenniy, we have seen him fighting down in the 240-pound range in past fights. He's carrying a lot more size into this one, knowing he's going up against a monster and probably wanting to be heavier in these top positions.
Keeps thinking about that arm triangle. These shots into the rib cage are thunderous. That's good movement by Renan, though. He just isn't able to create enough space to start moving himself. You've got to think he's been working diligently in these positions. An American top team, they know where his weaknesses are, and they know what every opponent that faces him he's most likely going to want to do, which is exactly this.
Halfway through round number 1 now. Sergey Bilostenniy has spent most of this round on top of 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗙, Renan Ferreira, the former PFL tournament champion.
Nice forearm across the neck here. Renan's got to be careful what he's doing with that left arm, because if it finds its way to the other side of Bilostenniy's head, there might be an arm triangle set up. Another short slicing elbow. Nice work. Palm to the side of the face, turning his face onto the punch that was thrown with the other arm.
Ferreira not even attempting to dig that left arm into an underhook, which is the best way to get him out of this position. Just hanging on, hoping for a referee stand-up, but the work rate of Sergey Bilostenniy on top is preventing that.
It'd be worth him also trying to maybe push away and get that left knee inside as well. Given the fact that his legs are so long, he could really make Bilostenniy feel like he's far away trying to ground and pound. But at the moment, Bilostenniy's right over the chest of Renan Ferreira, and he keeps moving up towards the shoulders as well.
Strong work with the right hand here for Sergey Bilostenniy in the final minute of this opening round.
Steady work here by Bilostenniy.
And another lockdown attempted here for Renan Ferreira, but no sincere effort to get himself off his back. Frustrating round for his coaches to watch. 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 and company from American Top Team in the Ferreira corner. Final few seconds and a round two next.
Clean break, guys.
Welcome back to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Some round one replays.
Hold up. Back up,
Right to the belt line there. Sergey Bilostenniy with the right hand.
Kind of seemed like Renan Ferreira lost his footing when that leg got tangled up. The thing is now Bilostenniy knows that if he gets this fight to the floor, Renan Ferreira's not going to be able to do a great deal to get back to his feet. And there's some real swelling as well under one of the eyes, under the left eye of Renan Ferreira.
Bilostenniy doing a good job with the feints, the head movement here. He understands the power of Renan Ferreira.
And much better to be close to Renan Ferreira as well. Big right hand over the top.
And look at that.
Yeah.
Just a nice little single leg. Runs the pipe. Settles his weight on top of Renan Ferreira, who once again reaches up over the head for a lockdown position instead of digging the underhook.
And he's a long way from his corner as well. It's going to be difficult to hear Conan Silveira from across the other side of the cage. He's controlling that wrist. He's got to try and get his hips moving, try and get his shoulders to the fence. I mean, Bilostenny's built like a cannonball. He's not going to be easy to move, is he?
Logan Storley, one half of our main event, watching on from backstage. The four-time University of Minnesota Wrestling All-American is from here in South Dakota.
Steady work this for Bilostenniy, right in his corner, listening to his coach. Ferreira really trying to control that wrist, landing a couple of tapping shots of his own, but not really going to do too much for him. And Bilostenniy making the whole cage feel very, very small right now.
More control on that figure four on the legs and the bottom leg of Renan Ferreira. He's got to get that out in order to build himself a base. And steady, belly's down.
Yeah, these look like desperation moves to me from Renan Ferreira. He's doing the wrong kind of things. And it's not helping him. You can see his right arm is across his own body. It's kind of trapped under Bilostenniy. Now he's cleared it, but he had to put his shoulders flat to do it. He's trying to post on the cage to move away. But Bilostennyy is like a ton of bricks on top of him.
Boo birds echoing down here at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. Scan the QR code. Use code PFL30 for 30% off, plus free shipping at efxsports.com for all their supplements. Inside of 2 minutes here in the second round, and it's just been domination for Sergey Bilostennyy, who loved this matchup, and probably for this reason, Dan.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, his skill set fits perfectly with Renan Ferreira. Really, in my mind, the question was, what has Renan done to improve and try and close this weakness in his game? And I just think he just started off on the wrong foot. His confidence was broken in the first minute of the first round, and he's not really seemed to be able to recover it.
I mean, I'm just completely baffled that the top arm, in this case the right arm of Renan Ferreira, has not once in this fight attempted to dig for an underhook. 0 times in now almost 10 minutes.
You got to wonder whether it's purely because of the concern of taking big shots from the top position that he's not trying it, but at some point you've got to roll the dice. I mean, we're 40 seconds left in the middle round.
Приплечье правое, Сережа, приплечье правое. 30 секунд, Серый. Чуть-чуть надо поработать. На картинку поработать, на картинку. На картинку боя надо поработать.
Ferreira's just not able to create space, also not trying to create space. He needs to get his arms between him and his opponent, start trying to push him away, get his right knee into play.
10 секунд, 10 секунд.
Bilostenniy trying to post that right arm, give himself a little space to create some power on a punch. Round 2 done. Main event still to come. Sergey Bilostenniy in the dark trunks, Renan Ferreira is in the green. It's been one-way traffic in the favor of the Russian. We'll see if Renan Ferreira can stay on his feet and land anything here in the third and final frame in this heavyweight contest.
It's going to make him hesitant to open up as well, because he knows only one takedown and he's going to get stuck in that position.
He does have a 10-inch reach advantage, and we have not seen much in the way of jabbing from Renan. He does like to throw those front kicks, but Sergey Bilostenniy has caught them already in this fight.
Yeah, and Bilostenniy throws bombs as well when he punches. It's not like he holds back in his power, so anytime, oh, he's hurt his ankle. I think Renan Ferreira hurt his ankle on that exchange. Every time Ferreira commits to something, when Bilostenniy starts throwing those punches, they are like mortars coming over the walls. Nice timing on that level change. He's got head position. That was a short, nice knee to the body from Renan Ferreira, but he's got to find his way clear of this clinch if he wants to stay on his feet.
I'd be so curious to talk to Renan Ferreira after a fight like this. We just spent a minute in the third round where he's clearly losing, and he threw 2 strikes in that stand-up exchange. He's able to break himself off the cage here. He's not pulling the trigger right now, and Sergey Bilostenniy, he's up 2 rounds on the scorecard. So he's just going to be careful and make sure he doesn't make a huge mistake here. Bilostenniy now looking for the finish in the left hand, like a piston. Third round finish for Sergey Bilostenniy. No problem.
You can see in the exchange here, Ferreira reaches, leaves his chin in the air. Bilostenniy, as we were talking about, throwing bombs over the top. Big right hook, cracks him on the chin, lifts his head almost off his shoulders. Bang, what a beautiful right hand. Congratulations, my friend. Really, really impressive. Bilostenniy just came out of the cage to see the commentary team. Very happy with that victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kevin McDonald stops this fight 1 minute and 56 seconds into round 3 for your winner by TKO, Sergey